What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Geometry Dash. For this episode, I will handle things a bit differently. I have a few levels planned, which are pretty difficult, and the first one already, Megalovania. By regret, I already have 18%, and not only that, I do have 100% on practice mode, because this pretty much is a demon. The harder difficulty is way off. I already have over 1000 attempts on practice mode alone. This is definitely a very challenging level, way more challenging than harder. It starts off simple enough. For most of these, you have to simply know what to do and when to do it. So a lot of memorization going on in Megalovania. And of course the Undertale references everywhere, and boy, we definitely will have a bad time. This is an extremely difficult level. 22%, a pretty good second attempt. It's a beautiful day outside. I wish I could read more of these, but it's so hectic. You really have no time, you have to focus on the level so hard. Even the first wave is pretty difficult. I died basically at every point of this level. I died way too often. I had to practice it intensively. Alright. Nice. And ball again. You have to be really fast. I have to be way faster for that. There we go. Jump, 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 and fly. Oh, good. And don't fly into the rainbow. Flying, stay in the middle. Fly a little bit here. And then every single UFO part requires you to memorize this level almost perfectly. Nice. Okay, I was fast enough. I pretty much have all of this just memorized. It's so intense. Nice. Oh my god, that's such a good freaking attempt. No! That was amazing. And we're back to here. That part is deadlocked all over again. Yes. Nice. That is so good. You can do this. I totally can. Yes? Perfect. No! That is pretty much the last part. If I get past that gravity switching rocket madness, I'm done. Another try. Oh my god! I am done. I'm feeling determined. I can beat this level. Just remember the traps. Remember what to do. And that is it. Wow. That was intense. My heart beat is going crazy. That was awesome. I loved that. The next level is Get Cultured by ArthurTheGuy. Same deal here, 100% on practice mode, so I do know all the traps and what to do at which parts, but this will still be pretty difficult. It's not a demon or anything, I won't need a few thousand attempts to beat it, but it is very long. It's an XL level. And the first time I tried it, it was pretty much a mess. I heavily underestimated it, because you know the beginning is so slow, and now look at that. It's super fast, and that was super bad. Jump here, and the UFO part was so painful to learn, and this especially, that was bad. And now the flying, pretty simple. And then we have the last difficult part, the wave. But after we are done with that, almost like the next 50% will be very, very easy. Yes. Now this, through and perfect. And what comes after that, I actually forgot. Alright, flying with the weirdest flip I have ever seen in any Geometry Dash level. And that is not even half. Look at the percent. 30. This is a very, very long level. But now I think we're pretty safe. This is UFO. Very simple, and the music is beautiful. Stay in the middle. Nice. What? That was lag. That's so dumb. We're back to the simple part. This part is so beautiful, by the way. It's very simple right now. Like, if you look at this, you would think this is a super simple level. But because it's so long, there's so much at stake. Oh god. Okay, wave. 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, this is such a good attempt. What comes after this? The UFO! Oh my god. That was so lucky. And a very simple double cube part. We're so close. Alright, careful now. Don't bounce off. There's way too little space. Now the wave. Oh my god. Awesome. And you would think this is the end, right? Arthur, the creator name. But no, we have to get through the... Did that seriously just happen? Next up is Labyrinth of Hell by Israfel665. This one actually starts off very difficult. It's a labyrinth and you have to memorize where to go. Then you have a pretty hard flying part. And after that it does get a bit easier. So the beginning is definitely one of the most difficult parts in the level. Up, down, up, and then you have to jump on the spike. That is something that took me very long to learn. That you can jump on the spike, then like that, and that, and that. It's a very chaotic level. So the labyrinth part with ways, traps, secret paths and stuff is definitely a reoccurring thing in this one. Now we have the UFO, which is thankfully not as difficult. And then pretty simple wave. And this secret coin, a very easy one, so I can easily get that one. Oh, that was good. Some mini platforming again, wave again. It's not too bad now. Now we have the 4 trials. Begins with straightforward flying, then mini flying with a gravity switch, but it's not too bad. And then again, wave. There's a coin coming up right there, and then you actually have to do the same trick again, but that time it was not optional. What now? This one, I almost forgot. That is so good. That is such a good attempt. More wave, and now there's a secret way down here. And then you just have to jump when you think you have to jump. More 2.0 madness. And I think we're almost done actually. If I do this right here, that will be an amazing attempt. GG! That was it. I even got all 3 coins. Wow. Very nice. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked this video. And until next time, take care.